The skeletal system. We find most of the human body systems to be hard and bony as they are mainly formed of bones. These bones form a framework in our body called as the skeleton. These together make up the skeletal system. The skeletal system protects our body. The skeleton is made up of different types of bones. The skeleton, the framework within our body, is known as the skeleton. The skeleton gives our body shape and support. The skeleton protects the soft and delicate organs inside the body from injury. The skeleton is made up of bones which are of different sizes and shapes. Our body has 206 different bones. Bones of head, shoulder blades and hips are made up of flat bones. The bones of our arms and legs are long bones. The bones in our palm and feet are short bones, and the bones in our backbone or spine are irregular bones. Functions of the skeleton. The skeleton gives our body form, shape and support. The bones are hard and strong, so they do not bend. The skull protects the brain. The backbone protects the spinal cord. The rib cage protects the lungs and the heart. The hip bones protect organs like the kidneys, bladder, etc. The muscles are attached to the skeleton, and this makes the movement possible. The long bones of the skeleton contain a cavity filled with soft fatty material called bone marrow. Blood cells are made in the bone marrow. The red blood cells contain a red substance called hemoglobin, which carries oxygen from the lungs to all parts of our body. Parts of the skeleton. Our skeleton consists of the skull, the backbone, the limbs, the girdles, and the rib cage. The skull. The skull is a bony box formed by 8 flat bones fitted together. The face is made up of 14 bones, of which only the lower jaw is movable. The skull rests on the backbone. The backbone. 33 small bones called vertebrae together make up the long backbone or vertebral column. The spinal cord, which is a delicate organ, is enclosed in the backbone and is thus protected. The backbone is joined to the skull at its upper end. The limbs. There are 2 pairs of limbs. A pair of forelimbs or arm and a pair of hind limbs or legs. The limbs are made up of long bones fitted together. The upper arm has only one long bone called humerus. The lower arm has two bones called radius and ulna, a wrist bone, and the smaller bones of the fingers. The upper arms join the lower arm at elbow. The upper leg is made up of a strong long bone called femur or thigh bone. This is the largest bone in the body. The lower leg has two bones called tibia and fibula, the ankle bone, and the smaller bones of the toes. The upper leg meets the lower leg at the knee. The girdles. There are two pairs of girdles. A pair of shoulder girdles and a pair of hip girdles. The girdles lie on either side of the backbone and are fixed to it. The rib cage. The rib cage is formed by 12 pairs of long curved bones called the ribs, in which 10 pairs are joined in the front to the breastbone. The last two pairs of ribs are free at the front end and are called as floating ribs.